So I am Ankur Kushwaha. I am a software developer by profession, and I also runs a company that is basically doing a technology advancements in the outdoor advertisements area, you can say. And the one of the thing that is quite prevalent right now is the use of the AI chatbots in every industry. And we have also built something for our own, and I wanted to have this knowledge sharing session so that they should be so that you all will be able to build something of your own. It's a kind of a knowledge sharing session where we will be using N8N as an automation tool, and then we are gonna use the similar technology for building. On how we will learn like how you can set up your own, like how you can set up your own N8N setup, and then how you can build automation out of that, how you can use OpenAI. All that thing will be there. Okay, so that's all about me. Let's go to the first slide. So why this session? So smart automation in all. So smart automation is something that this is an AI era, and we see automation all around us, and how you can leverage that, that's what we are gonna see this in this today's session. This is a no code platform. We won't be doing any coding here. It's like N8N will allow us to do all things via using drag and drop interface only. We are going to use WhatsApp and Telegram chatbots. Telegram is quite simple, but for WhatsApp you need a number actually where you can test it out. You cannot use your already existing WhatsApp number. The number that you have to use should not be running on your phone. So that is something that is a quite only the red blocks. Otherwise everything is quite simple, and the documentation is quite proper at the N8N website. And for Telegram it's very easy. You can easily create a bot and that can respond to your queries. Next one is the customization and the hosting part. So in the hosting section we will see like how you can, so N8N they have a cloud version, but that is only 15-day trial, but this is open source, so you can use your own VPS setup and you can deploy your application on your VPS, and in that way it will be free for you to run any unlimited automation that you want to do. So that will be a win-win tool that you can use. That's what I am using, and that's what I will see like how you can build something for yourself. Next thing what we are building. So what we are going to do here in this session is a AI chatbot that will respond to your queries. It will operate on WhatsApp. It will use GPT. We will also see like how we can store the conversation onto some Google Sheet so that you can see what all conversation are going on, and then you can take decision accordingly. That is an optional step, but by default it will respond to the WhatsApp in the same session. There will not be coding required. It will run on your server, and N8N won't cost you much. So a VPS cost me around 1,000 rupees per month, and that's what the charges would be. And a GPT credit of $5 will take for your full month. Like $5 is something that you can run extensively on the GPT API, and it will last for more than a month. So that is the overall cost that you will be bearing in order to build that. Stack overview. So I think pretty much I have already explained, like this is the tech stack that we will be going to use. Why N8N? It's extensive, is the most popular platform right now for building the automation or building the drag and drop flows. So it's open source. It's there are more than 300 plus API or connectors available. It's a visual UI builder. That's what I'm gonna show you, like how that looks like, and then we will build something. Okay, so in Telegram I am just using Telegram for easy to use, because in WhatsApp you need a number, so that is currently I do not have, but the steps would be same. The automation step would be same. It's not opening. So you have to go and search for a bot father, and here you have to create a new bot. So creating a bot in Telegram is quite simple. You just have to type hi, and then it will give you a list of commands. You have to use new bot, and then it will ask you for the name of that bot. Okay, so as you can see, the bot has been created, and this is the access token that you are gonna use in the N8N setup, and that will be required for sending the message, for retrieving the message that has been used So we will gonna use this, and then so this is an N8N. So this is how it looks like. Here we will define some workflows, and that will respond to the queries that is defined by the users. So you have to, this is the interface. So once you install this Docker install, this is the interface that you will get. We cannot see like how you can set up this on, but let's say the setup is already done, and then you have to go on create workflow. Okay, in here first step, so they as I said that it contains lot of connection or lot of API connectors are already available. So you can just search for Telegram here. In case of WhatsApp, you can just search for a WhatsApp. So that is the WhatsApp message, and you can listen for the messages. In here we have the Telegram, so I just go here and search for Telegram, and this is the own message. So this is the, and then I have to create an account. So for each bot there have to be a different credential. I can create a new credential. This is the access token that I can just copy it from here only. So here copy the access token and this, and name it like test bot, click on save. So now this will create my connection to the Telegram API, and I should be able to retrieve the messages that I am sending to this bot. Okay, in order to test this is a test step. I just click on this test, stop listening, and in here if I go to my bot and if I type in messages here, hi, so this should be able to retrieve that message. So in here you can see the start command is there. Let me start it again.
Plus.
Hi, and I should be able to see that message, text hi. So as you can see, in this system I am able to access this Telegram trigger. I am access to get the message what the user has typed, and based on this message I can connect with the GPT, get that response from the GPT, and send it back to the user who is sending me the messages. Okay, so in here once I have received the message, I can go to the OpenAI, and there is an AI agent. This is my AI agent, and here I have to select the chat model. So that is OpenAI chat model. I'll show you like what is all this about, and I have to select a simple memory, and then tool, let's skip the tool as of now. And so this is an AI agent node that is available in N8N. What it does is it requires first what is the brain of your AI agent. I have specified as OpenAI. OpenAI account is already created here. So this OpenAI account just needs the API key that you can get from the OpenAI developers. That you will get the OpenAI API key. You just have to put it here, and it will do all the connection automatically. And then you have to specify the memory. So memory is required for continuous message, like you have sent the first message, after you send the second message, then it will knows like what was the last message that the user has sent. You can also specify like what is the context window, so that is required. So it stores the last 5 messages. That's what you can think it through. And then here you have to do one more thing, edit field set. In here session ID, I have to specify like what is the session ID. So session ID helps in maintaining the context of the messages. So let's say the chatbot is public. If I am sending message and another one is sending message, they should have separate memory. So that is the session ID. And the other thing is the chat input. So what is the chat input? I have to specify the messages that I have sent. I have set it as a chat message. Now this part is done, and this AI agent will return something like I have sent hi, it will return me something just like how the chat GPT responds, and I have to respond it back to the Telegram. So I just use this Telegram, and here I can send a message back to the user, send a text message. I need to specify other details here that I don't know right now, so I just make it skipped, and then I will just test the workflow again. In here if I send the hi message, you will see the AI agent has responded, all the green line that you see here, and the AI agent has responded with how I can assist you. So this is the AI, OpenAI is responding to my messages that I have sent. Now I have to respond this message back to the Telegram, so I just have to wire it through. So in here I have to specify the chat ID. So chat ID is there in this schema itself. So all the previous nodes will be shown and all the data points will be visible here only. I just have to drag the chat ID here, and the messages that I want to show to the actual user, I have to drag it into the output text, and tada, done. Everything is done. I just remove this and this is done. I can just go here and click on save. I can just mark it as active. Now you will see the message has been delivered. Now if I go here and I type on this, it will respond. And just like ChatGPT, your bot is able to help you here. And this is a public bot. You can also try on your mobile phone. The test automation bot is the name. It will be able to answer to your queries. So that is something, that is the simplest chatbot that we have created so far. So you can just say, how are you? It will reply. Okay. So basically your own chatbot working on a Telegram, it is built. Very simplistic. It will cost less than 1,000 rupees per month for building that. The hosting takes around 800 rupees, $5 for the OpenAI, and your integration is ready. So there are multiple things here that an AI agent can do. That's what not your ChatGPT can do. So ChatGPT only has access to the conversation that is there in that chat window. But here you can see it contains some tools also. So let's say I want to interact with my emails from this chatbot. So that's something that you can do here also. So in that there is a Gmail tool. In here I can retrieve the messages also. So let's say send operation, get many, not return all, return my 5 emails, and this. So I have connected my Gmail account here. So you have to use your credential to connect to the Gmail API, and that Gmail API is available onto the developers.google.com. and what you basically need is this client ID and the client secret. That all the documentation for connecting it is available in this documentation. So you can just, all the details are already available here. You have to go to the Google Cloud and this all details. So basically you have to create an app onto the Google Cloud console, and then you have to get your client ID and client secret, and you have to authorize the Gmail API onto that, and that's it. If that is done, you can just use your credential here, and I have connected my Gmail. So now if I go here and click on save, and now if I here and check for read my emails, so now you can see it was able to actually read my emails. So what all emails that I have received, it is able to get me those. I have set the limit to 5, so it's only able to retrieve only 5 emails, and basic details about that, like the subject and everything, that is already there. So I have not done any coding here. I have just connected my AI agent, which is connected to the ChatGPT, and my Gmail, and it's able to, even I can ask him to create an email. So in here Gmail and then message, it's a send operation. I can also send, I can also reply, I can wait for send, I can apply label, I can get a specific email, I can get as many email. This is the send operation. I can specify what's these are the values here. So I can just click on this star button here, and this value is defined automatically by the OpenAI. So I can just type in the send an email to this person. It will automatically, if the email is available to that bot, then it will automatically fill this to field here, and it will send the email also. So that's the power here, that it will be able to automate lot many things. Anything that is available via the API, it will be able to do that. So name any tool, just like your to-do list. Your to-do list is a Microsoft to-do is available. You can send a WhatsApp message, you can send Slack integration, you can have Airtable integration, So all this integration is available. You just have to add on as many tools as you see, and the AI agent will handle all the interaction. What all data parameters needs to send to this API, it will automatically fill those parameters, and after processing all the things, it will send you the response. And what all execution is being done here, you can also see into the log section here. So all the request and the response that has been passed through this system, you should be able to debug those values here also. I can connect with the Google Sheet and everything. So this is the last message that was returned, so I can just validate what it was sending me, and if it is doing a mistake, I can specify some additional instruction here, like how you should respond, what is the parameters and guidelines by which you have to respond. This will give you this here you can define how your agent should look like. Let's say you wanted to create an AI chatbot that acts as a doctor, you can specify it here. You can create this chatbot for acting as a doctor, and then it will be able to answer all the patient queries, and then you can have this and circulate it to your network, and it will be able to respond to your their queries itself. There will not be any manual intervention in that case. I can specify the tools, like say I want to store the messages onto some Google Sheet. That tool is already available in the Google Sheet. I can see I need to create the record, I need to append the record, I need to update, I need to delete. Every operation can be done. You can just go here and click on delete, save. So that's how it can be done. So here you have to go to the dashboard, and here you have to go for the API keys, and here you can create an API key. Once you create, you can get your secret key something just like this, and then you can put that into this OpenAI model in this dot icon. So there you have to fill in your API key. Okay, so that part, that's how you can get your API key. All the nodes and everything is available free of course. There will no any charge, just you have to pay for the tokens usage that you are consuming. Learning about the N8N, there are a lot of YouTube video tutorials that you can use. What all tools are available, you just have to click and search for the nodes that you need. Okay, so this is the just two commands that you have to enter on your VPS, and that's it. So it will just create a Docker instance, and it will run the full N8N application. Once the application is running on a VPS, you have to connect it to a domain. In my case, I have this n8n.adbotbooking.com, that's is the domain, and it is connected to a port on the VPS. That configuration has to be done, that is quite technical, we can okay. So that is all about the N8N and how you can create your own chatbot. For WhatsApp, it's as I said, you just have to replace both these nodes. The central part would remain same. Just you have to use a WhatsApp trigger here. In here you can also handle the images, you can also handle the audio. For images and audio, there is AI node available here for transcribing an image, for analyzing an image, for generating an image, for transcribing a recording, for translating a recording. For every API or every node is available here. You don't have to write any code, you just have to use these nodes. For example, in Telegram, I send a voice message and I need to know like what is the particular text that is spoken into that. So you can just transcribe a recording, click on this node, and this node is available here. Now I have to use edit, I have to use switch. So what this switch does actually, in here I send an audio message. So if I send an audio message here, this will go here, but it will not be able to properly go because the text is not present, and the audio is only present. So you have to transcribe that audio and send that audio to the agent. So that's what we are going to do. Let's see, I click in here and hi. Okay, so this 1 second audio is there. Now this goes to my voice option here and I get this. So if the voice object exists, then I have to do something differently, and if the voice is not there, then I have to go back to the full extra output. Okay, the fallback will go here and the voice go here. It will transcribe the recording. So for the transcription I have to first download that file. I go here and use the Telegram node to get a file. So this is the node. I have to specify the file ID. In the voice there is a file ID node. I can just specify it like this and then specify the node here like this, and this will give me the node of edit field set and chat input and value is something like this. So this part is done. I'll show you like how it is working. Hello. You see, I spoke and I can get the response. So this audio based chatbot is already there. Can you tell me the weather of Gurgaon today? Oh, I need to save it, I need to activate it, and then I should be able to get the response from this. I don't have the real-time access to the weather, but it was able to get me the answer of that particular node. So this is how you can create your voice enabled chatbot as well. Say I want to store my data, what are all the requests that I have received and what is the response that chatbot has created. I also want to store that information. So here I just add a node. Let's Google Sheet, that is the simplest example. Okay, and I can just create a row in a sheet, append row in a sheet. Okay, the Google Sheet credential is not available. I can show you like how this credentials, I have this credentials not available. So I just go here and even create a credential right in front of you. I have to go to my Google Cloud Console and then I have to first search for Google Sheet API. This is the Google Sheet API. I have to select a correct project first, and then I have this API already available, and now I have to go to the APIs and services. Inside there is a credential, and here I have this N8N OAuth client ID. That's what I have used, and you have to sign in with Google. Okay, so I am using one of my credential here. Let's see, I use this account, advance, go to advert booking, select all, continue. So I am authorizing my user to actually write on my behalf to one of the sheet that is there. Okay, so now the account has been connected. Now I can use this Google Sheet account. I can use this sheet within a document, append row, document I need to search for. Let me use something quickly planner. This is untitled spreadsheet that I can use. I can just open it here also. So this is an untitled spreadsheet, and from this sheet I can use the sheet one, and there is no column. I can just specify some columns here. So let's say phone number, phone, input, output. Okay, so this is the phone number. What is the input, what is the output, that we are going to populate. In here I have to go and click on retry. Should be able to map all these things. Now the phone number is I have to look for the Telegram node here, So this is the Telegram note, and here the phone number is not clearly visible, so I can just store the ID here in the phone number, and the chat message was from not from the OpenAI, from the text. Okay, so this is the node where I am receiving the inputs, the chat input. So I just use this edit field here, I just name it so that I can reference it again. Final, rename this. I just go here and look for final chat input, that will go into the input, and what OpenAI return me, that is the output. Okay, count determine and Telegram trigger. Okay, so to do the testing something like this, it will go like this, and Google Sheet is updated. So you see the data is updated automatically here. It is the phone number, hello hello hello, I think that was the last audio message, and this is the output that it has sent to the Telegram also. So higher than this is updated here. So this is how you can store that information. Every chat message will become a new node or will become a new entry here. The phone number, the input, the output, it will this Excel sheet will be maintained accordingly. And there you can see workflow templates. So here you will see every, so it's just the example that I showed is very much basic, but if you go here and let's say for marketing, there you will see the examples that will blow up, like generate AI video with Google View 3, save to Google Drive and upload to YouTube. All that template is available free of cost, just you have to set up your N8N. So you can just the nodes and everything is available, will be available. I can show you like how you can use it, one of the templates that is available here. So the community has already created the workflows that you can use, you just have to use it. So I can just go here, use it free, copy template, and then I can go here in the overview section, create a new workflow and just copy paste. You see all the nodes that has been created, I already can see in my node here. I just have to fill in the credentials. The credential not copied, but all the data is get copied. I just have to open it and close it. The issue is resolved because I already have the credentials that is available onto my account. For you to use, you have to set up each and every credential. For example, you have to use Google Drive, you have to set up the credential for the Google Drive here, that is solved. Google Sheet solved. This is making use of any something node. So I can just open up here and just close it, it will resolve all the errors automatically. For me, not for you, because you will have to do one-time setup. Let me try it, like if it is able to do that. So I can just test the workflow. It will create a new video, it will, okay, so I don't have the API key for Google Sheet. Create image authorization, create an account here. What is this? File AI. I don't have the API key for this File AI, and rest everything I think I have set up in my application. Just for the File AI generative media platform for developers, I don't have access to this, otherwise I would have shown you like how you can use the existing templates. So basically the idea is simple. Explore the templates that is available onto this. There are I think 2712 workflow automation template is already available for each use cases, like engineering, DevOps, finance, HR, anything can be automated. You can get the full flow here. Most of them are free, you will not be charged anything. You just have to set up the API credentials like the token and everything. You can just copy the nodes from here or set up your N8N, paste it here. You have the nodes and everything already done here. So you will be able to implement it.